The man just wanted to have breakfast, when out of nowhere a harpoon pierced his chest. The assassin politely saluted him before dragging his lifeless body away. But the next day, the assassin was the one impaled by a harpoon, his killer, the same man he had killed yesterday. Before this, the man had already died 138 times. Every time he was killed, he would wake up at the start of the same day. This time, as soon as he got out of bed, a massive 40 meters long blade came swinging at him, but he had been through this too many times to panic. Calmly, he put on his clothes and deflected the attack with nothing but a simple t-shirt. Then, without any rush, he made himself a cup of coffee. After taking one sip, he casually threw it into the face of another assassin, and that was just the beginning. A second wave of killers arrived, this time in a fighter jet outside his window. They opened fire with a Gatling gun, spraying bullets into his apartment, but the man had already taken cover behind a pillar. When the gun overheated, he threw a knife straight into the pilot's head. The jet spun out of control, and the man casually walked through the flying bullets. This was his 139th resurrection. Just then, his alarm clock rang. He quickly grabbed his jacket, because as it was time to jump out the window as a helicopter exploded behind him, he landed perfectly into a garbage truck, of course. In his past 22 attempts, he had missed the truck every time, once he even got crushed flat by it. But even when he landed safely, there were always more assassins waiting, like this pair of twin sisters who had killed him 17 times, or the bomb expert who had blown him up twice. Even his so-called long-lost brother had killed him 3 times. Sometimes he managed to fight back, but in the end, it was always the same result, especially against Blade Girl. She was so fast that before he even saw her move, his head was already rolling on the floor. No matter what he tried, he could never survive past 12:47 p.m. So instead of fighting, he decided to spend time with his son. They had the best time ever at an arcade, but as they left, the man noticed something strange. This time, the clock showed 12:50 p.m. He had lived 3 minutes longer than before. Then it hit him. He had been tracked. The only reason he survived longer was because the arcade's basement had no signal. Just as he realized this, the assassin showed up as expected. He was filled with bullets once again on his 46th resurrection. He went straight to an old friend from him. He learned that the best place to implant a tracking device was inside a tooth. That's when he remembered he had gotten a tooth implant a few days ago, ignoring his friend's protests. He grabbed a tool and prepared to pull out his own tooth just to see if he was being tracked.